Saturday morning, we have some very special guests with us today from the Be the Match Foundation, and this, of course, is a great cause. Welcome to the show, all of you. We're going to start with you, Heather, with Be the Match. So you're with the foundation itself. For those unfamiliar, what is Be the Match about?
Well, Be the Match operates the National Marrow Registry, and we provide a hope and a cure for patients with diseases such as leukemia, lymphoma, other blood-related diseases, and who require a transplant.
Now, a lot of people, from what I've heard, and this might scare people, is they might think, oh gosh, it's a painful procedure, or there's a whole lot that needs to happen with that. I don't know if you can quickly describe any bit about that. How is it for people who donate, say, marrow or other bodily tissue or issue?
Oh, sure. Well, first of all, being on the registry and joining does not necessarily mean you're going to be a donor.
Okay.
We just want to make sure that every patient who needs a match can find one. So we just want to make sure we have as much representation as possible. If you are selected to be a donor, 75% of the time it's like a blood transfusion.
Okay.
Where you just basically provide peripheral blood stem cells. And so you'll basically, it's a 4 to 6 hour day procedure.
Okay.
25% of the time it is a surgical procedure, but it is with general anesthesia, and most donors just say that it's just a little soreness.
Not too much worse for the wearer.
Right.
Okay. And I want to come back in a moment to you with how people can register and so forth, but Melissa and Sonia, from right to left, as you're viewing here, Melissa, you both have sisters who have leukemia. Yes. And awaiting donation. So, Melissa, let's start with you because talk about your sister's situation.
I have a sister. Her name is Julie Roach, and she has MDS leukemia, and she's in the process of waiting for a stem cell transplant. She's doing her chemotherapy now, and this is what she needs to save her life. So it's very important that we create awareness to people to get out there about donating their stem cell. It's a very easy procedure. Like Heather said, you swab, each
just
quarter
like
of
a
your
culture,
mouth.
right?
Yep, just a little swab.
Yeah.
You send it in, and they will take it from there.
Can't be any easier than that, right?
Can't be any easier, and you can save a life.
How long has your sister been waiting?
Well, she's actually was just diagnosed January 2nd of this year, so this is all new to us.
Is there such a thing as a typical wait time? Is there, or does it vary?
It varies on the patient, their condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sonia, tell us about your sister, please.
My sister has acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL. She was diagnosed in June. She is in remission now. She's been in remission for almost 4 months, and she has no matches at all. She doesn't have a match, and she has a rare allele gene that's making it very hard to find a match. So for our family, it's crucial that she finds a match. We have to get people on this registry. We have to save her life. And without the transplant, it's just not good.
So even in remission, she still needs that.
She needs a transplant. Yes, absolutely.
And how successful are transplants typically?
Very successful.
Okay, so literally it's just life and death.
It's a life-saving transplant.
Okay, so and we're talking, you're local because you are from the Hartford or West Hartford area. You were telling me, but where's Be the Match here locally?
Actually,
in Connecticut.
It would be. I'm the representative of all of New England.
For all New England, okay.
We do have other contracted partners that we work with that provide the same services, and do host marrow registries and work with other sponsors to do that.
I see. So let's talk about how people can sign up and get on the donor list.
Sure. Well, we have local area registry drives all the time. We can direct people to our Facebook page because we create all the events. And we're looking for sponsors, anyone who's interested in hosting a drive. If they have any access to a college or a business or a church, those are the type of locations where we like to host drives.
Do you have any registry events coming up around this area, anywhere in Connecticut?
We do. We have one in Rocky Hill, Connecticut, in honor of Anna and Julie, and that's at the Oasis of Life Church in the Cold Springs Plaza, and that's on March 10th.
March 10th? And
from 12:15 to like 3:15.
Okay, so about 3 hours.
Yep.
And how long does it take to get on the registry?
About 8 weeks typically.
Oh, I mean, when you go to that event, like, if do you stand in line for a while, or is it?
It's about a 10-minute
Few
process.
minutes.
Yeah, they fill out a form. We do the cheek swab.
The old
We
Q-tip.
provide information just to make sure they know what they're signing up for, and that's pretty much it. And then we have a Yale drive, which is literally one of the largest national drives that that are successful.
And when is that?
April 18th.
Okay, so that's coming up pretty soon as well. We'll have all that information on our website as well, of course, as well as a link to your website, so that can help people to get all that information. Also about hosting a drive, like you were talking about.
It's a great way to do it as well.
Okay.
You have to be between the ages of 18 to 44 to be on the registry.
Good to know.
If you're outside of that range, there's other ways you can get involved. You can make a contribution. It costs $100 to add every person to the registry.
Okay.
Or you can sponsor and host a drive.
Or
Get
you
the
can go
community
online.
involved.
So anybody can help in some form or fashion.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Heather, with Be the Match, and Melissa. Thank you so much, Sonia as well. And
Thank
is
you.
Ann and Julie your
Yes,
sisters?
yes.
Okay, we'll be praying for them, and
Thanks.
Godspeed to them and great
Thank you
health.
very much.